Good morning. We will begin our presentation with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing as we play our national anthem. Please remain standing for the alma mater. Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated, or you can remain standing, your choice. At this time, I would like to introduce your principal, Mrs. Jordan, for her welcoming remarks.
Of course. This is the way it's supposed to be, right, class of 2020? Nothing has gone exactly like planned for any other day in the life of my class of 2020. So why should today be any different? Last night, as I was having a conversation about 8:30, about the weather today, the idea of waiting again, I just couldn't figure out how I could do it or how you could do it. So I said, they're going to be in their cars. I don't mind getting wet. Let's do this. So we're going to do this, people. Hopefully you don't mind a little rain. We're going to get it done anyway. So good morning, class of 2020 parents and guests. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so very much. We have many distinguished guests who are here with us this morning. Well, probably not as many as we would have, but we do have some. Thank you for being here. There is no one present who is more distinguished or more deserving of recognition or more special than the students of the class of 2020. I label you as special while acknowledging that at no other time has this word been so meaningful and inadequate at the same time. Students, you are members of the historical graduating class of 2020. Historical in its tragic circumstances and the opportunities that have been created. This ceremony, painstakingly and thoughtfully planned for you, is one of those opportunities created by the current circumstances. There was never any doubt or hesitancy that we would find some way to celebrate and commemorate you on this special day and commemorate this milestone. How we would do this became the challenge. The challenge became slightly less daunting as we remembered that you have accomplished over the last 13 years and you have earned a high school diploma. You are now one step closer to becoming an adult. A few of your classmates were called to begin the next phase of their lives earlier this summer. These students are currently serving this country as members of the military. Members of the United States Army are Matthew Adams, Ryan Bradley, Elani Campa, and Nicholas Lowry. Jeffrey Barrick is now in the United States Air Force, and Grace Kreitzer is a United States Marine. Please join me in thanking and honoring these students. We are missing a couple of your class members because of tragedies. In this moment, we remember Sarah Gennari and Brian Duncan, and we extend our hope for healing to their families. Students, as you create your unique and safe ways to celebrate, I ask you to take a moment to applaud and express your appreciation to those around you who have encouraged and supported you through this journey. Your experiences as the class of 2020 are complete, and like no other class that has gone before you, this year has definitely not been easy, but distinctly unforgettable. Wherever you go from here, take time to dream the possibilities, and please put a plan with those dreams. And then, my final wish and ask of you is to please practice kindness. Congratulations, class of 2020. It has been my pleasure. Okay? All right. At this point, it is customary for the senior class president to address the class during commencement, but we already know that the year of 2020 has not been customary. The class president, Joy Kilgallen, is currently in Annapolis, where he is fulfilling his congressional appointment at the Naval Academy. We're very proud of Joy. So what about the senior class message? Do any of you remember tasting what was supposed to be edible Play-Doh as 8th graders? Or maybe some of you remember a slightly more delicious Thanksgiving feast that was organized and prepared by one of your second period classmates. We are also very proud that the class of 2020 chose such a competent vice president. Known for his organizational skills, dependability, and his wonderful sense of humor, I give you Isaiah Wilt, Vice President of the Class of 2020, to deliver the senior remarks.
Thank you, Ms. Jordan. Good morning, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. Before we begin, I would like to ask everyone to join me in a moment of silence to remember our fellow graduates, Sarah Rose Gennari and Brian Xavier Duncan, who may not be here with us today, but whose memories will forever be in our hearts. Okay. Graduates of 2020, congratulations. While I'm honored to be standing here today, delivering this year's graduation speech, I must pay tribute to an important individual. For those of you who don't know or who have just heard from Ms. Jordan, Senior Class President Joey Kilgallen is unable to attend today's ceremony and speak. He is currently pursuing his dreams at the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. I would like to take a quick moment and give him a round of applause for his honorable achievement. All right. Parents, you may be wondering where the time has gone. Not so long ago, each of us were throwing on our oversized backpacks and heading off to our first day of kindergarten. But now we're here, 13 years later, taking the next step in the journey called life. I would like to give a round of applause and commemorate all the parents and loved ones out there for their unconditional love and support through the years. Well, guys, we made it. Many years of hard work and dedication, we stand here, socially distanced, of course, just moments away from accomplishing an early milestone in our lives, high school graduation. When tasked with writing this year's graduation speech, I reflected a lot on my time at Warren County High School, and I realized something. But before I get to that, I want to ask the class of 2020 a quick favor. Take a moment and think back to your first day of 8th grade. Who were you? Now compare that person to present day you. See, the time spent at Warren County High School, both good and bad, has truly molded us into the young men and women we are today, and has prepared us to take on the world that lies before us. So, instead of standing up here and rambling on about my high school experiences, I would like to share some memories from fellow graduates of the class of 2020. First up, we have Kirsten Tanner. Her memory is dancing with fellow graduates Kylie Burnworth and Kira Trutline, as well as other members of the girls' cross-country team on the line before every meet. Next up, we have Callista Mayberry. Her memory is decorating the hallways every year for Spirit Week with fellow classmates. Next up, we have Ty Boyles. His memory is teaching younger members of the wrestling team new stuff and seeing how excited they were when they did something right. Next up, we have Trinity Holben. Her memory is going to states 2 consecutive times, her sophomore and junior years, with her teammates, including fellow graduates Chelsea Cross, Hannah, Mariah, Olivia, Isabel, Taylor, and Haley. Next up, we have Olivia Augustini. Her memory is when Miss Fascista taught her math analysis class cool dance moves at the end of the semester. Next up, we have Sean Gable. His memory is going to see She Kills Monsters and being completely stunned at the amazing performance done by skilled actors and actresses while also being captured by the storyline. Next up, we have Cole Balger. His memory is playing his last football game against crosstown rivals Skyline with his fellow teammates. Next up, we have Kira Trotline. Her memory is crossing the finish line in her and other seniors' last cross-country meet. There was no shortage of tears, happy, sad, nostalgic, etc. It was their moment to reminisce on the countless amazing memories they had together and celebrate their running careers. Next up, we have Olivia Phelan. Her memory is going out with friends from EMT Academy on joyrides to Chipotle before attending extra credit seminars for the Academy, and always chatting about how well her and her fellow classmates did at the end of each day. Next up, we have Jackson Arnold. His memory is placing runner-up for baseball last year at regionals and going to states for the first time in 30 years. And finally, we have Kylie Burnworth. Her memory is attending the closing ceremony of DECA states and having almost 10 members of Warren County High School DECA both place and move on to nationals. Well, concluding today's ceremony, each of us will depart here, beginning a new chapter in our lives. Some of our journeys will be simple and others more complex. However, one thing stands clear, and that is each and every one of us out there are destined for great things. The road ahead will not be a cakewalk. Roadblocks will pop up here and there and often try to deter us away from pursuing our dreams. Little scary, huh? Not at all. Being here today after a long journey of ups and downs, just goes to show that we as a class has exactly what it takes to tackle these setbacks and continue to reach for the stars. Now, for those of you out there who nodded off while I spoke, I want you to hear this. Advice from a tree. Stand tall and proud. Go out on a limb. Remember your roots. Embrace with joy the changing seasons. Let your limbs sway and dance in the breeze. Drink plenty of water. Be content with your beauty. And most importantly, enjoy the view. I wish the best of luck to you all. And again, congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you.
At this time, we would like to welcome Ms. Bakva to the stage. She is, of course, your senior administrator. She is here to read 3 very important awards that we give out every year to our seniors.
The next 3 recognitions are for the top members of the class of 2020, both academically and through conduct. The Hugh D. Height Award is given to a senior who during his or her high school career has been most helpful to the school and through their conduct has demonstrated the motto of the late Superintendent Hugh D. Height, service and efficiency. The faculty of Warren County High School votes on this award. Loyalty, unselfishness, and the willingness and ability to cooperate and share major responsibilities are the primary factors considered in this award. The 2020 recipient of the Hugh D. Height Award is Shannon Ashley Vernick. Shannon will attend James Madison University and pursue a career in nursing, and she will be here at the second ceremony. The top academic female graduate in the class of 2020 is Amy Rich with a 4.2064 cumulative grade point average. She will receive a $3,000 scholarship from the Carl and Emily Thompson Charitable Trust Foundation. Amy is the daughter of John Rich and Leslie Russell. Amy plans to continue her education at the University of Virginia studying chemistry. And again, Amy will be in the second ceremony. The top academic male graduate in the class of 2020 is Aiden Ward with a 4.274 cumulative grade point average. Aiden also has the distinction of scoring a pass advance on every SOL he has ever taken, even through elementary school. He will receive a $3,000 scholarship from the Warren County Educational Foundation. Aiden is the son of Dennis and Sarah Ward. Aiden plans to continue his education at the University of Virginia, studying physics and computer science. And again, Aiden will be at the second ceremony. Congratulations to all 3 graduates.
Okay, senior sponsors, class of 2020, it's time. And while the first group of seniors are coming to receive their diplomas, getting ready to approach the steps, I have to say to Miss Christy Meadows and Miss Jenny, please, students, as you walk past them, please tell them thank you. They have been here every day this week, helping to plan this occasion. We started at the end of May, and they have been here all the way through. to make sure that graduation happens and that we celebrate you properly. So please join me in giving them Jenny Hayworth. Oh, she's not Hayworth anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. But no, you're still Jenny Hayworth. But you are Jenny Bryant now, okay? All right, we know that. Please join me in thanking them for all of their hard work. And now, if the first graduates, if you would please come up the steps.
Stay right there. No, this is stay right there. I present Chelsea Leanne Cross, a distinguished graduate and the recipient of the Warren County Retired Teachers Association Scholarship, the Warren County Youth Cheerleading Association Scholarship, and the WWAA Scholarship. Yeah. Sabrina Isabel Perea, an honors graduate, recipient of the Anna Marie Dalton Health Pursuit Scholarship, the Front Royal Chapter number 6 Order of the Eastern Star Scholarship, the Front Royal Moose Lodge number 829 Scholarship, and the Women of the Moose Scholarship. Lara Mallory Ball, recipient of the Warren County Public Schools Culinary Award. Tiffany Nicole Abbott, an honors graduate. Turn that way.
There you go. And take your diploma. Take your diploma. There you go.
Autumn Kibler, honors graduate and recipient of the Calvary Episcopal Church Scholarship. Olivia Lauren Augustini. Legend Marie Baltimore Lane. Nathaniel Scott Baker. Seth Thomas Barbie. Mariah Renee Barber, honors graduate. Burnworth, distinguished graduate, recipient of the Beth Medved Waller What Matters Hometown Scholarship, the Dr. Craig Zunka Health Scholarship, the Lloyd Scholarship in memory of Cody Lloyd, and the Warren Memorial Hospital Foundation Scholarship. Lacey Anna Sarah Elizabeth Bragg. Ethan Thomas Baldwin. Jessica Rose Blankenship, honors graduate. Jackson Lawrence Arnold, distinguished graduate, recipient of the Front Royal Little League Scholarship, the Warren County Education Association Scholarship, the Warren County Retired Teachers Association Memorial Scholarship. Dylan Blaze Becker, honored graduate, recipient of the Matt Tom Award of Outcast Wrestling. Hannah Michelle Bates. Madison Nicole Booth, honors graduate, recipient of the Exalta Coding STEM Scholarship. Gabrielle Marguerite Bissett. That's it. Parents, we're asking that you not congregate together, but kind of stay in your parking area until your graduate comes up. Brooke Teresa Bargeron.
Shawnee Boyd.
Ashton Cole Bowman. Shawnee May Boyd. Carly Jean Brownawell, an honors graduate. Haruki Tanaka Heath. Justin Cole Bogger. Courtney Lee Capozio. Yuritsa Stephanie Chavez, recipient of the Skyline Caverns Scholarship. Logan Weston Berner. Samari Craig Buchanan. David Tyler Boyles. Alex Matthew Cockrell. Kazoo Khan. Jeremiah Tyrell Hogan, distinguished graduate.
Okay, come this way, buddy. We're gonna wait over here. Come on. Say hi to the camera.
Taylor Dawn Carruthers, honors graduate. Abby Elizabeth Cook. Nolan Reese Johnson.
Yeah, there you go. Nice job.
Isabel Renee Krupak, Distinguished Graduate, recipient of the Dr. Craig Zumpka and Joellen McNeil Scholarship, the Front Royal Elks Lodge 23082 Scholarship, the Sarah Rose Gennari Memorial Scholarship. Brittany Michelle Heichman. Gregory Nathaniel Heichman. Isaiah Jonathan Glick. Myra Janet Carubias Arellano, honors graduate. Cindy Marie Davidson, honors graduate, recipient of the Arnold and Phyllis Williams Scholarship and the Wells Fargo Scholarship. Trinity Renee Holben. Ethan Thomas Kuskos, distinguished graduate, recipient of the Elizabeth P. Denny Memorial Scholarship, the Harry Parker Warren County Music Patron Scholarship. William Tyler Huerto, honors graduate, recipient of the WWAA Jack Evans Water Program Scholarship. Brianna Nicole Hogan, recipient of the Cedarville Ruetan Club Scholarship. Corinzo Dominic Hogue, recipient of the WWAA Jack Evans Water Program Scholarship. Wait. Caitlin Ann Doyle. Jared Scott Ebersold. Scott Payne Kubella. Terriana Elizabeth Flanagan. Isaiah Thomas Frame.
Are we holding on spot? People are moving, but they have
We're giving you this moment.
Jimmy go on.
Yeah.
Ian Michael Hurdle. Jaden Elijah Halter, honors graduate, recipient of the American Legion Auxiliary Scholarship. Caleb Michael Heflin. Joseph Alexander Joyce. Tanisha Kwanda Jackson. Hannah Lindsay Frost, honor graduate. Sha Lynn Geiger, honors graduate, recipient of the Kiwanis Club Scholarship. graduate. Caitlin Elizabeth Harold. Ethan Michael Harden. Dylan Lewis Harden. Haley Nicole Brown. Haley Elizabeth Hose, honors graduate. Emma Lee Gershon, honors graduate and recipient of the Sodexo Award Scholarship. Riley Madison Jenkins, honors graduate and recipient of the Warren County Girls Little League Softball Scholarship. DeAndre Derek Joseph. Kaylee Marie Henry. Sage Nicole Henry. Nathan Douglas Ingram. Bailey Michelle Hudson. Connor Davidson Nerler. Osman Khan. Nickel. Kara Marion Athey, distinguished graduate, recipient of the Winnie Weaver Nichols Memorial Scholarship. Brent Levi Bermansky.
Move the photographer to go help with family.
Should we make an announcement if you
Yeah,
need
go
to
ahead.
graduate?
If there's anyone else who has not received their diploma, would you please move forward to the line?
Okay, here we go again. Let's be a little bit patient, please. We wanted to make sure that all the families had an opportunity to get their family picture. So if you can give us just a couple of minutes to get that done, we're having a second photographer to go down there and help. Graduates, we're asking you to get back to your cars as quickly as possible. We will get some type of indication that we can declare you graduates, because guess what? You're not a graduate yet until Ms. Shepherd says that you are. So we need you to move quickly. Photographers, we love you also, but please get this done a little faster, please. We have another ceremony to do in a few minutes. We're not rushing you away, but we want these students to be able to start their celebration so we can get the next students ready to start their celebrations. Students, if you want to stay in your cars for a minute, but when we get more of you back, we're going to ask all of the seniors to stand at the front of their cars with the tassels on. Which side? With your tassels on the right side. This is one final announcement. Anybody who's in the audience, in the car, I'm sure you didn't fall asleep, but if you fell asleep, wake up and come get your diploma. It starts at 10 o'clock. Yes. Yes, please. Thank you. All right. Yes. It is happening. Come on, move along, little darlings, move along. Faculty and staff who came out to help us today, thank you so very much. You look wonderful. Thank you all for wearing your mask. Please stay safe as you celebrate. Mr. Dyke, I see you on the cart. Can you give us some indication of how much longer we need to wait? How many people, families we still have taking pictures? Isn't this fun, everyone? Okay, students who are down still waiting for pictures, families, we still want you to get your pictures, but seniors, if you could just step away from your families out in front. I'm going to ask Ms. Shepherd to come forward. We can see you. We can see all of you. Make sure that your tassels are on the right. And Mrs. Shepherd from Central Office, our Assistant Superintendent, is going to come forward and declare you graduates, and you can start the celebration.
Candidates for graduation, please rise. Wildcats, move your tassels from the right to the left. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I pronounce you graduates of Warren County High School. Congratulations!
And let the celebrations begin. Okay.